Will you stand up, Melissa Pinheiro?
Are you being serious right now?
I met you 3 years ago, and I went on the greatest date of my life. And although you say it was the greatest date of your life, it took 2 years for you to actually go out with me again.
Are you being serious right now?
And we've been together for a year. You're the source of all my joy, all my happiness, much of my frustration. But
that's the truth.
The one thing I'm sure of is I want to spend the rest of my life with you, and I'm never going to let you get away. So, Melissa Pinheiro, will you make me the happiest man in the world and marry me?
I feel like I'm like
hold on, look at the ring
sleeping right now.
before you answer.
Oh my God, it's Cartier. It's Cartier.
Oh, I can't believe that was a year ago. You know, December and January are popular times for popping the question, and every girl wants a good story about how they got engaged and maybe a video, right? Sometimes, though, the guys need a little help. So event planner Tisha Holman joins us now to give us some tips. Okay, I know not everybody can go on TV and do a great job like Scott did, but there are ways to make it really special.
Certainly. And, you know, a lot of things that guys can do, the girls just want a good story. So there's some simple ways. Start from the beginning. Is there like a special locale that you guys met at that is kind of sentimental or special
First
to you
date,
guys?
your first kiss.
Right. Something like that. Take her back there. Recreate the beginning as you ask her to stay with you to the end. Something simple like that.
Oh, but see, that's what makes it special, is you get the right words in there.
Right.
Right?
Right. Another way, send her packing. Maybe like create a special scavenger hunt, create some clues that are personal and quirky. Maybe take her down milestones of your relationship, take her to a place that was a special moment, a tender moment that you guys shared, and then let the final clue lead to him and where he's there waiting on bended knee to pop the question. That's always a fun one.
That is so cute. I love that idea. And like maybe like if it's a special restaurant, like give the clue to the maitre d' and have her ask him for it, and then he sends her to the next place.
Exactly.
It could be, and I love that these ideas don't cost a lot of money.
Not at all. Just a little ingenuity. That's all. Just a little ingenuity. Another great thing, kind of to segue on what you mentioned about the restaurant, if your girl is up for a big deal, maybe enlist the services of, or the assistance rather, of like the manager at a movie theater, and maybe you can record a trailer that can play before the movie and invite family and friends there.
I've seen that done before.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That is so. Oh, look at Megan's getting all teary. She's
I'm gonna die alone.
No. And then also maybe like rent out her favorite restaurant, invite friends and family. She'll never know she's walking into a surprise proposal. If you guys are sports fans, maybe hire a skywriter. Pop the question in the sky, so as you're enjoying your favorite sports game, she can look up and see the question in the sky. Just simple things like that.
You know, and I remember last summer we were talking about, or you know, during baseball season, at like $200 to have the proposal put up on the big screen, so something kind of memorable like that too.
Right. Now, if you really want to do it, and if you really want to take it over the top, then enlist the services of an event planner, somebody like myself. That way, the burden of creativity is on somebody like me. I take the stress off your plate, and you walk into...
And he can just enjoy the moment.
Exactly, and he can just walk in and work his magic. But there's so many just simple, creative things. The most important thing is keep your girl in mind. Do some things that are kind of unique to her, kind of play in her interest as you're making the planning, and it's sure to be memorable for her that way.
You know, I don't think people think about an event planner for something like this, but that's brilliant.
Totally, just because,
really is.
Right, and I think sometimes people put event planners in the box that just think about weddings and parties. Proposal and really come up with something over the top and memorable, because like I said, every girl just wants a good story,
and really make it that moment that she wants to brag about. Forever.
Exactly. Certainly. Most definitely.
How important is it that you that he arranges for someone to be videotaping?
You know what? I think especially with social media and the way we do things with social media these days, it's super important. I think that documentation, if it didn't happen, it wasn't, you know, wasn't filmed, it didn't happen. So I think if we can get pictures of it, even a photographer, certainly a videographer, if there's some sentimental words that he's going to be saying, or capturing that particular moment, I think that even just takes it even more over the top.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now, what about in this day and age? Is it, are we finally to the place where it's okay for a girl to propose to her man?
Well, you know, I am big on not putting anybody's love in a box. You know, if a girl wants to pop the question and she feels that that's the step that she wants to take, go for it, honey. It's your world.
It's your world. I love Will you please come back more?
Always,
and
of course.
Give us some great event ideas.
Definitely. I love you guys here at the broadcast.
You know, it really is this time of year, too. It's pop the question time. Okay, you can get in touch with Tisha and use her for your next big event by going to tishaholman.com. Okay, when we come back, we're getting you ready for the party spirit just in time for New Year's. It's DIY party favors from Etsy Dallas. Stay with us.